Freddy, I feel like it's a bit of deja vu, isn't it? Latrell Mitchell out of State of Origin. How'd you take it?
Well, when Latrell came in, I never thought he was 100% certain he was going to be able to make it, but I think we all thought the risk was worth it. He came in yesterday and spoke to myself and the physio and pretty much said he didn't have the confidence to. We pretty much needed him to get to a certain level today and then be at full training by Sunday, and he just didn't think he had that in him. So, once again, it was good to know earlier. It was a selfless decision and allows Stephen Crichton, who's been training all the week, just to a little bit more certainty about his job and what he's going to do. Yeah, well, I think he always came in and we spoke earlier about it, and we're all always open about how the week had to run pretty much. We've been in constant contact with Eddie Farrell to South Sydney and just seeing where they were leading into camp. So I think all in all, I think we're optimistic, but just fell short.
How's his mindset? Is he frustrated? Because it seems to us like a frustrating injury with a grade 1 calf strain. You know, it's close to mending.
Yeah, and I think that's with all those soft tissues. You can do scans, but at the end of the day, it's having the confidence to stretch out and to run. And I just feel at the moment he is frustrated because he feels like it should be getting better. It's been a couple of weeks off it, and it's just getting that balancing act of workload and then confidence, and obviously still allowing the injury to mend. So, but he'll be back in the next couple of weeks, I think, without a doubt. I think he feels like he can see a pathway, and I think he can feel himself being injury-free soon.
It's good to get the distraction out of the way early.
Yeah, without a doubt. No, it was his call. We were going to give him till Sunday. So he did some work on Wednesday, and I think it was less than what everyone thought he had to do and where he had to be. So between South Sydney, our physio and himself, the decision more came down to him, and it was more about just confidence.
And how do you make sure it's not an impact internally? Because obviously Latrell's a big game player, big name. So externally the noise is, oh no, it's a huge blow for the balls. But how do you make sure the players start the confidence that without Latrell there?
Well, it hasn't been. I think we all went in there thinking, like I said, optimistic that he could play, but also realistic that there's a good chance we're going to go into a similar team that we had in game 1. So there's been no one's dropped any confidence. Like I said, when I saw Latrell at the start of camp, I think, his chances of playing, I didn't think were great.
Freddy didn't come in Monday before the last game.
No, I think the fact is he played the game and played well, and he's been here the whole time. So I think it's been pretty smooth, actually.
What can you say about the way he did come in the last time?
Well, they're just enthusiastic blokes. That's what they do. They just, they love being part of a team and they have a go. So I think we all appreciated his efforts last game, and the fact is, like, Latrell's been on the sideline, so it's sort of been easier this time because him and Cam and that have been on the sideline, which has allowed us to train other people in those positions. So it's actually worked a lot easier than it did game 1. Yes. And if I remember, actually, when they were ball boys, they would have made some enemies because it was him and Jerome, and I think they were pretty cheeky walking up and down the sideline. So I wouldn't expect him to get, a great welcoming. Yeah, I hope so.
With one of those, you touched on it earlier, if the game was, say, on Saturday or Sunday next week, do you think he would have been a chance, or is it...
It really all came down to Latrell, and we gave him that power. We told him where we we need to be from a point of view of 100% sprinting and training with the team. So once again, it's a frustrating injury, and it's a hard one to put your finger on when it's going to clear and when it's going to mend. But that'll come down to Latrell. So I hope he gets back for the Rabbits. Roosters. I think it was Roosters. That was a long time ago. That's more wishful thinking, I think.
How about Cam? How did he pull up from the session?
Yeah, he's been very good. So once again, there'll be a limit on his loading today, and he'll be with the team on Sunday for a full session. Yeah, I'm Very certain. As certain as can be.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. Any reasoning or just a change in routine for the change of venue?
Well, they relined the field to a rugby union field, and it's a little bit tight at the moment, so we just thought it'd be better to come out here, utilise Centre of Excellence, and get a full day's work here.
Freddy, obviously, there's been a narrative this week, I don't know if the Blues fans are sort of turning on their own team. What do you say to the fans that are maybe happy out to building this team together?
Well, the people I walk past every day don't, because they're very encouraging and they're very supportive, and they can see there's a good footy team there. They're going to try hard. So they're the only people I've been listening to at the moment.
So the people that are on social media.
I don't have social media, mate. You'd have to tell me. You can if you want.
No, but it is. They want certain players.
Do they? That's normal, but
What's your message, I guess, to them?
we'll go and hang out with the people that are walking on the street that I see every day, and they're very supportive of the team, and I think they can see that there's a good footy team here.
If you listen to the fans, you end up sitting with them.
We all end up sitting with them.
Cheers, mate.